Okay guys, Games98 here. I'm on vacation and I am going to my first ever game exchange store. So let's see what they got.
Have a good one, guys.
Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, love that Jurassic Park Telltale game. That's such a good one. Oh, the Xbox HD pack. That's a good one. That's a little bit pricey.
That'd be awesome for everybody involved, actually.
Wow. That's quite a handheld selection.
But I definitely think straight up
Wow. Hope you guys don't mind me being a little touristy. Where I'm from, this chain doesn't exist.
Where are you from?
South Jersey.
Yeah.
There's none over there. So like this is officially my first time ever setting foot in one. So I was like, well, I gotta record it and post it to my channel.
While you're up here, I would recommend taking a look at the Hartford Museum of Science.
Museum of Science?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually really cool.
Okay.
If you have any kids, definitely bring them there. They'll have a great time.
Well, no, it's actually just me and my parents, but
Oh, fair enough. But yeah, no, I recommend that one up
okay.
here. There's also, if you like museums, there's also the Leffingwell Museum up this way. It's actually like right down the road. As well as the,
I have no idea what hours they're operating.
I don't either.
Oh wow, that's
There's
sealed.
also the Nautilus
That's
Subbase.
crazy.
If you go on a Tuesday, it's free.
Someone told me about that. Yes.
Yeah, Subbase is super cool.
The Nautilus is actually pretty interesting. It's not something you could really go to multiple times because it's a fucking submarine.
Well, after you look at it once, it's like, whoa, what's
Yeah, this is super cool.
Yeah.
All right, I've seen it.
Honestly, the reason why I find it interesting is because it's one of the oldest ones we have. Actually, I think it's the oldest one that we have.
Oh, okay.
But it's still interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of like, okay, I've seen it once, now what?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, honestly, the Hartford Museum of Science is really awesome.
Okay, cool.
I want to bring my little brother up there when I get the chance.
Cool, thank you for the recommendation.
Yeah. I don't know if they have any kids at this point. That's one of the things me and my grandparents used to do is we'd go to different states once a summer, and we'd always check out like the local sightseeing areas there, and we'd always try to make a point of seeing at least one cave and one museum.
Okay, that's cool. I dig that. Yeah,
If you're
what?
recording cool things, some of the SNES games are just rare as hell, and they're in beautiful shape.
Yeah, actually.
Oh my god, is that sealed?
Oh, these are not factory sealed. I resealed them, but they are complete and they are original.
The freaking Wild Guns?
Yeah, $1,000.
Oh, that's a banger. Chrono Trigger, that's a banger. Oh, Contra 3?
I mean, like,
All right, I'll be perfectly honest. I haven't heard of Musa. I haven't heard of that one. Oh my god, that is beautiful.
isn't it?
Oh my god, wow, that is pristine. You don't find them that nice anymore. I have a Japan import copy on Super Famicom,
Hell yeah.
and it was like maybe $10 loose cart,
So I appreciate it.
and
It's Captain Tsubasa.
Tsubasa, yes. Oh, that is
Yeah, it's
that
the
is
Famicom game.
that is sweet. That's cool.
It's not up for grabs because I'm napping it, but
Oh, Galaga on the set. Wait,
that came in sealed.
is that sealed?
actually
Oh,
I'm
Ga-
napping that because it's one of my favorite games.
Galaga is my favorite arcade game of all
Same,
time.
man.
That's what's up. And 7800.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's an underrated console.
Like we do get Ataris in here every once in a while. As a matter of fact, I got my 26 here.
Nice. Okay.
Once we get a 78 in here, I plan on picking up a 78 NES.
I got the 7800 Pro System model.
Very nice.
Got a couple Jaguars in here.
Really?
Yeah.
A couple of them.
That's crazy.
Matter of fact, one of them Funny enough, one of them sold to, I think, one of our employees. The other one came in like right after. The guy was like, "God damn it."
But yeah, no, I picked up a 7800 Pro system.
We had one in this location. I had to go to Enfield to get it because I've been waiting for years.
And then it came in right after.
I had one and I had to sell it for car tax.
Enfield.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, drove all the way up to Enfield to get one, and like a week later, we got one in my home store. And I was like,
Yeah, I picked up a 7800 Pro system maybe like 6-7 years ago. Loose console, no controllers. It had the cords, and I don't think I paid a whole lot for it. Took it home, hooked it up, fired right up. Then I was like, all right, bet. Now I just need the joysticks. The joysticks are not easy for that system to come by.
I'm hoping that one comes in that has everything with it.
At the time, there was a small business game shop 10 minutes from my house. Wouldn't you know, he had some just hanging in baggies on a peg, and I'm like, I'll take that one, and I'll take that one.
Absolutely.
I think they were like 15 a piece.
that's not bad.
And I was like, dude, well, the craziest Atari story I probably have for you is I have a 5200.
We had a couple of those come in.
Can you plug the power into the thing, or do you have to hotwire it?
Oh no, it goes through the RF box.
Okay, yeah.
I think it might be the 2.
I'm gonna run this back real quick.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, no, I got the 5200 with switch box, power cord, and a joystick controller for like, I think I only paid $40-$50 for it. And like I was like a little, on the fence because it was at my local flea market, which
So you have no need to work.
right. The guy though was very honest and straightforward. Showed me pictures and videos of it hooked up and working,
That's a plus.
and then goes, "You see this joystick? I pulled it apart and fixed the rubber band in the actual." Because he goes, "These things snap and break very easily." I was like,
Dude,
Yeah.
a 52 has the most delicate control
Yeah.
Atari has ever made.
and you
For
see,
no good reason.
and you see, I didn't even know that at the time, and so he goes, "Yeah, I already fixed it. You're good to go." And I'm like, "Well, all right, thank you."
You know you gotta play Yards Revenge on it, yeah?
I have a very small, like, finite 5200 collection. Probably, I'm going off the top of my head because I own like over 1,000 games.
Not trying to be a salesman here, but if you're looking for more, we do have.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, there's in that aisle behind the fridge and stuff. There's
Okay.
more retro, all the loose stuff. But
We have all the Ataris on it.
Cool.
Well, except for Jaguar, we don't have a lot of Jaguar stuff.
Probably the coolest 5200 game I own is Popeye.
yeah, Popeye's actually pretty good.
And yeah, it's
I think
actually.
the only two 5200 games I have right now are Yards Revenge, and I've got Mario.
Oh, the Mario Arcade? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Took me forever to get the 52 up and running, but
I will say, Yards Revenge
It's funny as Lucky doesn't seem because of Eugene playing it.
yeah.
It's like, oh, that looks like fun, actually.
Oh, Pitfall 2, that's a good one.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Tempest as well, if we have.
Oh, Tempest, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Fucking awesome.
TMNT 3, that's a fun one. Earthbound, that's cool. And I saw the friggin' strategy guide. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
300.
Not as bad as I was worried it would be.
Yeah.
It's actually down from where it was, and I mean it's authenticated. We've got the tools to
Mhm.
open and check them. So
Oh, that makes me happy seeing. Every time I see a Sega Nomad, it makes me happy. Because, like,
What's funny is the last one we sold, and that came in like the same day.
really, that's unheard of. That's unheard
I have a
of.
picture of two of them in here at once. And
That's
I was like,
crazy.
this is the most nomads that have ever been in one location since they released. Like, this is it.
And you know what's funny? Because I'm a big Sega guy and Neo Geo guy. That's just my bread and butter.
Oh, you should tell them about the Odyssey ended up with.
Oh yeah, I recently got a hold of an Odyssey 2 inbox.
That's uncommon.
Like,
You don't
with
see.
the pack-in game. with all the
You don't
manuals,
see many of them.
Yeah, all the
Wow.
styrofoam is intact.
Oh,
like,
wow.
everything's clean.
It looks
Um,
weird.
that's-
He showed us me when he
Oh
got it.
wow,
Holy
that's
crap.
crazy. Yeah, no, the Sega Nomad. I got a crazy good story of how I got mine.
Here we go.
So there's a train station by my house,
Yeah.
and they would hold a local flea market every so often.
Yeah.
Well, a guy showed up there that like I didn't even know his name. I just recognized his face, kind of like one of those things. And he had two with the official Sega branded bag
Nice.
or case, whatever you
Yeah,
want to call
yeah.
it, for it. And I was like, and like when I walked up to the booth and saw the two of them, a guy was already buying the one that he was including the case with, and I was like, and I was like, okay, I gotta get the other one. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I gotta do it. I gotta get that.
Yep.
And at the time, I had a Model 3 Genesis with like maybe 4 or 5 games with it, and some other random stuff, odds and ends I was selling. And I was like, dude, I want this. Let's make a deal, please. I'm right down the road from you. I got some games with me. And he's like, okay, I'll come take a look. So he's like, whoa, a Model 3 Genesis. My buddy was just telling me about these. And I'm like, they're kind of uncommon,
Suck it.
but
They're the worst Genesis model.
because there's no CD or 32X support.
No,
so
and it's got the worst sound chip of every Sega system ever, basically.
and it's Mexican.
That's
It's Mexican because it was made by Majesco,
Yeah.
not even Sega. Sega, I think, put their
They
stamp
just
on it, but
licensed it out. Yeah,
mhm.
they went, hey,
Yeah.
we're done producing these,
Yeah.
but if you want to make them for us, you've made games
Yeah.
for us.
So
Yeah.
You can put a system out.
So,
might as well.
he
I'm going
and
to show you my Gen 3. The controller's as big as the system. They're pathetic. Yeah. They're pathetic.
Yeah.
They're so fun.
One of these times
I
you
have a picture of it.
so it's funny, he says, oh, my buddy was just talking about these. I think he was looking for one. I was like, okay. So we did some negotiation. He ended up taking my Model 3 Genesis with 4 or 5 games. I think I handed him like $30-40 in cash,
Nice.
and he gave me the Nomad with both types of battery packs that were made for it, the rechargeable and the AA.
Yep.
And he even had 6 or 5 or 6 AA's, popped them in. He's like, here, man, it works. It fires right up. You can look at it. And I'm like, oh. I was like, that's all I need to see. I'm taking it.
Just for reference. So, Nomad. Yep. Game Gear's the same size. Yeah, there's the Genesis 3. That's it. That is on top of the Jaguar, and it is just dwarfed by it.
And it's funny.
Like, for additional reference, the Master System controller is about the size of an NES controller.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's comparable to the size of the Genesis 3. Like I'm showing him, this is part of like my shelf, but I was like, all right, yeah.
Yep.
Nomad,
Yep.
Game Gear. Yeah, there it is. On top of the Jag, just,
I love
just
it.
sting there.
That's awesome.
Accomplishing almost nothing.
Almost nothing.
It's collecting dust, as they are meant to do.
That's freaking awesome. But yeah, and I've had it ever since, and I freaking love it.
Well, good. I'm glad somebody does.
Oh yeah, no. The Nomad is sweet.
It's a neat concept.
It's got AV out. You can hook it up to a TV.
Yep.
It's got a second controller port, so you can do friggin' 2-player.
Yep.
I'm like, this was so
The
ahead
day
of its
that there were
time.
two of
Like,
them in here, I had a picture of the two of them side by side, and then I also had a picture of one of them when we were
Wow.
testing it, where I was doing 2-player co-op with one of my coworkers to test the system itself and the controller ports and the AV out all at the same time.
That's crazy.
I will
Wow.
say the thing that got me was the I always thought his name was the Superboy
Mhm.
because holy shit that was ahead of its time.
You know what? The Superboy is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I am a Hyperkin fan. Some people love him. Some people hate him. I think the Superboy is pretty cool.
I do plan on getting a Retron at some point.
Get the 5. Just skip all of them. Go right to the 5, because the 5 is the absolute best one. Even though my horror story with the Retron 5 was buying one brand new and it was defective out of the box. However,
As a Nerf modder, I feel your pain.
However, the second one, perfectly fine. And so, I've run Japanese games, download English translation patch on SD card, runs it in English.
Yep.
I'm like, this is beautiful.
Kind of random, but do you mess with tabletop games at all?
Nah,
Okay.
not really.
I was gonna say there's a couple other spots I'd say to hit up while you're here, but if you don't, then you're good.
Yeah, let's see, what can I tell you? I was at, it's called Sarge's Games and Comics.
Sarge's is decent, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I would say Citadel's the one I'd recommend.
I picked up 2, really old out-of-print mangas that I was like, wow, this is on the shelf? Like,
Yeah.
it was crazy. You know, one was freaking Del Rey. I don't even think Del Rey makes mangas anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
super cool.
yeah, no, I was actually really happy with that.
There's a lot of like random spots over here that carry stuff and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
which is nice. Granted, most of the time it's going to be an exchange or something.
Yeah, I saw there's like 2 different locations, and then there's a Retro Games Plus.
There's like
Yeah, I think we've got 5 in the state.
Oh, really?
actually, I have the list of them.
There's Norwich, Enfield, Orange, Wallingford, Waterbury, so there are 5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We have a list of the addresses and numbers if you want.
Oh, cool. All right, thank you.
Sometimes creating an app.
We had Orange as well, but Orange.
But advertising
Camden, Brantford,
new on there from scratch.
So I think of Fat Towns, I think of Orange.
Wow, that's a lot of Funko Pops. I don't really collect them, but if you do, that's cool. Wow, look at all the movies. That's crazy. Wow. That's crazy. And they have an anime section too, which is cool too.
Maybe it's Xbox. Yep. Yep.
Dark Inferno. Okay, what is so special about this one? Why have I not heard of that version? That's weird. PS2. Okay.
They got the whole thing. Yeah, look, it shows you all the different, like,
I think those are around.
all the different blocks.
All I can get credit for.
That certainly is a description.
It's an accurate description.
Now, I do not have a PS5 or Xbox Series X yet, so I won't be buying games for either. Oh, actually, I can't say that, because I did buy one PS5 game. But that was a while back. And it was because it was the collector's edition, and I wanted it.
That's so funny.
So it is. That's kind of at the same time, it's what you which is so bizarre to me.
That's so funny.
It affects me even more in the hands of American together. Unless they line the hand with actually
That's incredible.
That's why the models aren't as
So good. I love Street Fighter 4. I mean, I love Street Fighter in general, but 4 was really good. In my opinion, anyway.
Just slippery. Like, delicious.
I was gonna say, it always tasted alright. I'm not a big fan. I'm not as big of a fan of it because it tastes kind of like AMW. But it is better than AMW, if you ask me. Away from the Marks trend.
I like A&W if I want a sweet root beer. I like Marks if I want a sharp root beer.
I prefer sharp. I don't care. AMW just tastes a little sweet. I will say Marks is kind of a heavy meal.
Yeah, mug is a good medium. Well, it's kind of like if I'm doing ginger ale, I like Schweppes if I want a sweeter one than like kind of craft.
If I want a sharper one, I'm getting like Reeds.
Yep.
Mainly because it's not alcoholic. It's funny to me that everyone assumes that, only because the fact that root beer and birch beer are a thing.
Yeah.
Ginger is another root.
I thought it was a good
Anyways, but yeah, no, like, I like ginger.
Oh, Area 51. That's a hidden gem. I love that game. Me and Kevin did a Let's Play of that years ago on PS2.
Yeah, ale.
Like, super long ago. Staff picks. The monsters. That's awesome. Oh, Chuck. It makes me happy to see Chuck. Oh, it's so good. Okay, we got Wii stuff.
Gotcha. It tastes about the same.
Okay. Actually, a little bit sweeter. So that might be kind of nice.
But it doesn't have that sharp.
That's pretty well.
I wish there was a brand of delivery that actually had it. It's
Goosebumps Horrorland. I remember having this actually on Wii back when I was in middle school. Oh, Heavenly Guardian. That's a fun one.
Like it's the 3,000, which was the highest costing one of these, but I've always been a big fan that it shouldn't be, because it was also the worst construction quality.
Somewhat rare.
Yeah, it makes sense. It was an inevitability that they'd start to go up as their availability has gone down, but demand has stayed.
I was gonna say, truth be told, that's right there where it's
The 3,000's at like 1/10 of that.
Alright, we have Sega Genesis. That's cool. I'm gonna have to really dig through here. Oh, and then we got a Atari and Television. Sega Saturn, Sega CD. Wow, it's actually impressive the amount of. Yeah, Sega Dreamcast. Wow. And 64, Super Nintendo, NES. Okay. Wow, this goes back even over here.
like, yeah, I mean, it doesn't do
Okay, this is all anime statues. That's cool, but I don't really collect them. Let me look back over here, because I didn't really look at the... Okay, so we got anime, DVD, Blu-rays, and then mangas. Okay, that's cool. So we're going to definitely dig through here. Alright.
It's not called that. It never was. The Vita is not.
Alright guys, I'm going to end this video here. Stay tuned for all the pickups from vacation. See you later.